Hello everybody. So I've got a VR for you and a sneaky peek. But first I've got quite an interesting looking beer. I've got a blue label Chimay. Now I'm fairly sure that I've had the red label Chimay back in the mist of time, but I don't think I've ever had the blue. And I haven't got my big pint pot. Just got a little glass tonight. Because at £2.50 a bottle, I wasn't going to buy two just to fill a pint pot. And one should do the job. It's 9% by volume. And this is a 330ml bottle, so it's can of pop sized. It's come out quite lively. Just take it gentle. There we go. Very dark. So, it's a Trappist ale. Brewed at the Scourmont Abbey in Belgium. Nice creamy caramel coloured head. That's nice. It's got those flavours that are characteristic of quite a lot of dark Trappist ales. There's a lot of coffee in there. A bit of patchouli. That's lovely. I like that. What does it say? The Trappist logo certifies that this ale is brewed in a Trappist abbey and that the majority of sales income is intended for social aid. Hey, so I'm doing good work. Chimay Blue expresses the full power and complexity of a well-balanced Trappist ale. Lovely. So, VR. I was tagged, and I think I was tagged by Serene Madness. Apologies if that's not correct. I could have gone back to YouTube and check, but that would have delayed getting the beer open. I've been tagged to show my first custom knife. Right, so my first custom knife. Here we've got the Tanto 200 from George, GI Custom Knives. Well, this wasn't my first one. When I spotted the tag to do the video, I was thinking first of all that this was my first custom knife. It was my Christmas knife from 2012. But I decided I'd better just check, because this knife was ordered too late, basically. I didn't allow enough time in the run up till Christmas, and it didn't arrive until January 13. But this knife did arrive in the week before Christmas, and this is by Andy, Doberman Knives. Now, before we have a closer look at it, you may or may not feel that this qualifies as a custom knife because it's based on a blank that somebody else made. I think, if I remember correctly. but Andy did the acid edge and he did the handles. It was intended for somebody else to purchase, but the other person bailed out. So to get a quick sale, Andy sold it to me for a knockdown price, which I couldn't resist. So there's no sheath. I made the sheath out of cardboard and duct tape, and I made the lanyard. So this is it. We've got something of a drop point hunter shape. It's Damascus steel. Let's see if we can get a close up on the Damascus. There we go. So Andy's put what became his trademark jimping on the back there. Very effective. We've got black liners, black and yellow G10 with a hunter orange G10 bolster, brass pin at the front, steel pin I believe at the back. Now I have rubbed back the acid etch finish a bit on the blade because I'm not a massive fan of acid etching, and I did think that it took something away from the lovely psychedelic Damascus. So I hope you don't mind that, Andy, if you're watching. But it is a lovely bit of steel. Just fits nice in the hand. And we've got a blade length of 3.5 inches. Try and keep things in focus this time. When I was reviewing this year's Christmas knife, I was talking about putting a lanyard on that goes around the back of your hand, and this is just a good opportunity to just explain what I was meaning. So I've got a very simple lanyard, and all you do is put your thumb loop through. So put your thumb through the loop, and then it goes around the back of your hand like that. And this is far better than a wrist loop, because if you have a wrist loop and you drop the knife, it's likely to swing towards you like that. But if you have this kind of lanyard across the back of your hand and you drop the knife, it swings side to side, which is far safer because you're much less likely to cut yourself. And have we got any paper? We need to do a cut test, I would imagine. Got some printer paper, that'll do. So, round the hand. Lovely. That's nice and sharp. An excellent first custom knife. So that's from Andy at Doberman Knives. Going through the mill a bit at the moment is our Andy. I wonder if you remember this one, mate. So, my first custom knife. Oh, lovely. And now for the sneaky peek. I got another delivery today from Heine Haynes. So let's get back to the desk. We'll see what's in it. Okay, so sneaky peek, delivery from Heine Haynes. I suppose it's only appropriate to use my Doberman knife for the unboxing. I think we'll just go in along the end there. And what I'll do is take it off camera, get rid of the invoice, and let's see what we've got. So first, a Baladeo or from Baladeo. Need something a little bit smaller, I think. We've got just got the film on the box. Can't get it off, there we go. Right. So, nicely printed up box. It's made in China. Which I didn't realise, if I'm honest. Making a pig's ear of this. Right. Oh, leafletage. French side. English and German. Knife comes in a little twist of tissue. And there we have it. Are we in focus? It's a single blade slip joint. The wood is grenadil or grenadillo, or whatever local variation on the name. Very square handle, grooved scales. Looks like it's made out of patio decking. Oh, and it looks like it's a hollow grind. I thought it was a flat grind, but it looks like it's a full hollow grind. Snaps into place reasonably well. Snaps shut well. Blade centring's good. Fit and finish looks okay. Right, well, I'll do a full review on that one when time allows. But I think initial impression is I'm happy with that. And then on to the main feature. Right, I'll have to start this bit again because the memory was full on the phone and I was yabbering on after it had stopped recording. So, inside the white sleeve, we've got Boker Plus. I like Boker Plus. It's the usual magnetic cardboard box. Got some silica gel. Won't bother with the leaflet, you all know what a Boker leaflet looks like. What's underneath it is a Barlow knife. A Boker Plus Barlow knife. Woo! So, fairly standard Barlow. A little bit smaller than usual. Jigged and dyed bone handles. Plain bolsters. 2 blades, brass liners, full size, full length brass separator, small blade's a pen blade, and we like the half stops, and the big blade's a clip point blade, and these are 440C, and that looks like a pretty wicked edge they put on there, I tell you. Where's that bit of paper gone? What are we doing with it? Don't know. Here we go. Quick cut test. Seems alright to me. I haven't got any thin paper to hand unfortunately, but there we go. So, nice long nail pull on the big blade. Crescent shaped nail nick on the small blade. Nice snap. And it looks like the small blade might be made of thicker stock. I'll have to investigate that when I do a full review. But first impressions, I rather like this. Boker Plus Barlow knife. And now it's time for me to get back to my beer. Thanks for watching.